Alrighty, guys, still rocking the Diet Dr. Kelp shirt. We're back on YouTube with another video. This one I've been waiting to do. I just filmed an LA Knight review that's probably already dropped on YouTube, so if you are into figures, go check it out. LA Knight Elite Series 108 just came out, and I already got it. Figure looks awesome, so go check that out. But anyways, point of this video, we are doing Wrestlemania predictions, guys, and I've been waiting a long time to do this. So many great matches on this card. I think it's going to be a heck of an event, and maybe I'm being biased because I'm going to the event and I'm just excited overall. I can't wait to get into it. Let's get into it right now. Starting from the bottom of the card, working our way all the way up. Here we go. Alright, guys, so first match of the night, or first match in the bottom of the card, I should say, according to WWE.com, under the Wrestlemania area. I've got my laptop pulled up here. We're going to go one by one. So, first match of the night we've got is Dominic Mysterio and Santos Escobar versus Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio. And honestly, guys, I'm pretty pumped for this match because I did not expect Rey Mysterio to be on the card. I knew that they were maybe going to put him against Escobar, but there wasn't too much story building. He came back off the injury, and there was long-term story building, I guess you can say, but it just seemed a little rushed to throw it onto a WrestleMania card. Maybe if it was a pre-show match, something along those lines. But then they tied Dominic Mysterio back into it, and he's a huge name right now, huge heel in all of professional wrestling. So I think tying him back into it drew maybe some more interest into the match. And then you got Dragon Lee coming up from, I mean, he was introduced to the main roster a few times, but now a full mainstay on the main roster, teaming with one of, I would assume, his heroes, Rey Mysterio, two luchadors. You know, I'm just super pumped for the match. I think I gotta take, honestly, I was gonna say Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee, but now that I'm looking at the poster, I'm seeing their faces. I'm taking Escobar and Dominic Mysterio. I think they can benefit way more from the win, and I think that it would be huge for Dominic to go over. I mean, Ray went over last year, obviously, taking the win at WrestleMania in the one-on-one match, excuse me. But I think him and Escobar, Dominic and Escobar, would really benefit from a win here. So I'm actually going to take them. I think they're going to come up with a win. It's going to be a huge win for both of them in their young careers. And I think it's going to be a great, talented match all around. Those guys are all extremely talented wrestlers. So that's match number one. Match number two on the website, guys, excuse me, not Guy. Unless your name is Guy. What's up? But anyways, guys, number two, we got LA Knight, who I was just talking about, versus AJ Styles. Two of, I think, I don't want to say the best wrestlers. I think AJ Styles is one of the best wrestlers of my generation for sure. I don't want to say of all time because then people will get on me, but of my generation, I'm 24 years old, I think AJ Styles is one of the best. That's just an opinion. We can talk about it in the comments, but I think he's definitely one of the best, hands down. And we got one of the most popular guys in LA Knight taking him on. Like I said before in many of my past videos, I thought it was going to be LA Knight versus Logan Paul for the US title. I thought LA Knight would get his first championship in the WWE. Other than the $1 million title. But I thought that's where they were going, and they totally threw me for a swerve when they ended up making AJ Styles and him clash. I'm very excited about it. I think we're going to get a heck of a match, either probably night one, maybe night two. But I think it's going to be a great match overall. I'm very excited. They're both extremely talented. I think, man, if I'm being honest, I think AJ Styles is going to win the match. But if he was looking to help out, I don't want to say younger, because I feel like they're probably maybe around the same age. I know LA Knight is a little bit older, and he's been around and in the game, Impact, and all these other companies, NWA, I believe, too. Correct me if I'm wrong there. But, I think LA Knight needs this win. I think to stay on top as a babyface, to stay very relevant. I know with the whole Cody Rhodes and Rock and Seth and Drew and Punk, all these names at the top, he's kind of simmered down a little bit, and I think he still has a huge fan base. So I think AJ would win, but my heart's telling me LA Knight because I think he needs this win a lot more than AJ does. I'm going LA Knight. We're going to take him. All right, next match on the card, guys. We got the six-pack ladder match for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship. This match right now we have, let's see, let's read the teams. Okay. We've got DIY, Awesome Truth, Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, New Catch Republic, which is Butch or Pete Dunne if they gave him his name back, and his tag team partner, I believe, Tyler Bate. Then they also have, obviously, the champions. We got Finn Balor and Damian Priest, and the New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. So that's who they have listed for the match. If that was how it went, I got to go with R-Truth and The Miz. I feel like they are pretty popular right now, but honestly, Grayson Waller and Theory would be a great team to have as well. So I don't know. One of those two would be my pick if I had to pick one. I'm going to go unpopular opinion. I'm going with Theory and Grayson Waller. However, I've heard the rumblings that the Hardys might be involved in that match. Those are rumors, obviously, but who knows? Maybe it could happen. I'd be pumped. I'm a huge Jeff Hardy fan, as you guys know. Maybe one of the teams gets hurt before the match or something like that, and if that does happen, Hardys come in. I don't know if they'd win, but it would be really cool. So either way, if that happens, obviously I got to go for the Hardys. If it doesn't, I'm going for Waller and Theory. All right, next match on the card, guys. We got Jimmy versus Jey Uso, brother versus brother, Bloodline versus ex-Bloodline. It's going to be a crazy match. I'm really excited for it. I think that the way that everybody's thinking is Jey Uso is going to knock off Jimmy. But honestly, this is where the card gets really unpredictable, because I think it all plays into the main event with Roman and The Rock and all that stuff. So I don't know. I don't know who's going to come out of WrestleMania on top, successful. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be the Bloodline. I don't know if it's going to be the heroes like Jay and Seth and Cody. I don't know what's going to happen. So if I were to guess, just off of instinct, I'm going to go with Jey Uso, but I could definitely see it swinging the other way. But like I said, this is where the card gets very unpredictable, so I'm not entirely sure. Hopefully it's just a great match. Next match, we got a championship match, guys. One that I'm actually looking forward to a lot. We got Gunther, IC champion, Intercontinental, versus Sami Zayn. And Sami Zayn was super popular this time last year. People were even saying he should have been the one to dethrone Roman Reigns. All of a sudden, he's not the guy you wanted in this Intercontinental Championship picture, unless obviously you're a Sami Zayn fan. I really wanted Chad Gable in this match. I thought that he was the perfect guy to dethrone Gunther. They had this long rivalry over the last year. Obviously, he lost, I think 3 times or 2 times. He beat him once. Something was weird. I don't know. But I thought he was the guy. So I still kind of think Chad Gable is the end-all of this title reign for Gunther. I don't think it's Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn's already been the IC champion. So for that reason, I'm going to say Gunther walks out of WrestleMania still Intercontinental Champion. And then maybe at Backlash we get a triple threat. Maybe something comes out of it where Gable wins and then Sami Zayn and him are rivals. I don't know. But either way, I think that Gunther's walking out of WrestleMania still the Intercontinental Champion. Another middle card championship match, which is honestly a main event match in my opinion. This is a huge match. We have Kevin Owens versus Logan Paul, the U.S. champion, versus Randy Orton. Those are 3 main event names. So this match is going to be awesome. Triple threat, obviously. I think this is going to be, it could possibly steal the show. It's going to be a huge match, and I think people are kind of sleeping on it because do they change the title? I don't think the title changes hands. Maybe they do to put Logan Paul in a position where when they're in his hometown of Cleveland, come SummerSlam time, he can go into the main event picture to either fight for the World Heavyweight Championship or the WWE title. I don't know what they're going to do there. Now that I say that out loud, maybe he loses the U.S. Championship to push him to the main event. But something tells me he's winning at WrestleMania this year. I can't see him losing. So for that reason, we're sticking with Logan Paul. I think he's walking out retaining the title. Now we get into the Women's World Heavyweight Championship title match. We got Rhea Ripley, who's been on a dominant run for the last year since she beat Charlotte, versus Becky Lynch. And this is the first time it's ever happened, apparently. I got to refresh my history and see if that's true or not. But apparently it's the first time this has happened. I don't see Becky Lynch going over here. I think that people would be infuriated, I would say. I mean, obviously she's a baby face and she's got a huge fan base, but I think that a lot of people are behind Rhea Ripley in the Judgment Day. I don't think the Judgment Day is ending at this WrestleMania. I think they're all going to probably get big wins. Maybe the tag titles change hands, but I'm going with Rhea Ripley. I think her reign is going to continue on here. I think it's still going. I think she's going to have a great match overall. Next match on the card, guys, we have another one of the women's title matches. Bayley cashing in her Royal Rumble winnings, like I predicted in a prior video. Go check it out. She is cashing it in against Io Sky for the WWE Women's Championship. I think Damage Control has come to an end. I think they had a very long run. It was a good run, I think, for the majority, but I think that they're done. I think that their time has come. I think that everything is kind of settled. Definitely think Bayley's taking the title from Io, and I think it'll be a good match. I honestly do. I think it'll be a good match. Maybe we get some interference. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's a clean win for Bayley, but we'll see what happens. I'm taking Bayley. Another big match here, guys. We have Drew McIntyre challenging Seth freaking Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. I think this is obviously going to be on night 2 because Seth is going to be in that tag team match on night 1. I honestly think this is Drew McIntyre's time. I think that he has been cutting some of the best promos that he has in his career. I think he's been on his A game ever since he probably was filling in for CM Punk in this match, because I think we were going to get Seth and Punk maybe. Either way, he took advantage of the Elimination Chamber win. He's been doing great work, and I think that he's going to finally get his WrestleMania moment in front of a live audience. Obviously, he had the COVID win, or the WWE Championship win during COVID. So I think this is his time to shine. I think he's going to kill it. I think it's going to be a great overall match. Obviously, Seth is going to be probably battered and bruised from the night before. They might play into that. Either way, I think they're setting up for maybe a triple threat with the 3 of them and CM Punk, maybe SummerSlam. That would be awesome. We'll see what happens. I'm taking Drew McIntyre, though. I think it's his time. Somehow the other Damage Control match got lost in here. It's not listed on WWE.com. It's Damage Control, Asuka, Kairi Sane, and Dakota Kai versus Naomi, Bianca Belair, and Jade Cargill. Quick prediction. Obviously, I'm taking Jade Cargill, Bianca, and Naomi. I don't see Jade losing at WrestleMania in her first real match other than the Royal Rumble. Can't see it happening. Quick prediction. I think they're going to beat Damage Control and just help that whole theory I had before with Damage Control kind of coming to an end at WrestleMania. And now we got night 1's main event. This, I have no clue, guys. I really don't. I'm going to try to make sense of it, try to make a quick prediction. You got Seth and Cody versus Roman and Rock, obviously. Huge build, great storyline. It's been awesome in my opinion. I think The Rock coming in, I thought he was going to be corny and take the spot from Cody, but he's been doing great work too in this new final boss character he has. It's awesome. I think it's great work. Honestly, I could see the Bloodline winning and then making the challenge even harder for Cody on night 2. But I don't know. I feel like I want to say Cody and Seth are going to win so it can be a fair match on night 2. But even that, I don't think it would be a fair match. I don't think that even if they won the tag match, I think somebody would interfere. Somehow it would go down in a wrong way. So I'm going to take, believe it or not, I'm going to take Roman and The Rock to win on night 1. And I think that it's going to be a crazy match. I think there's going to be a ton of interference from Solo, Jimmy, The Rock. I think everybody's going to be going against Cody. I think Seth is going to be hurt from the Drew McIntyre match and not be able to help that much. But honestly, I think we're going to get some big name appearances. You saw on Monday Night Raw with the truck that was in the background of Rock beating the crap out of Cody. There was Cena and Stone Cold on that truck. And I play into Easter eggs. I think that it could mean something. And again, I could be biased because I'm going to the event and I would love to see this happen. But I think Cody's going to be outnumbered. And I think Stone Cold, John Cena, John Cena had that beef with Solo where he was getting beat to shreds. So I think that could play in. I think Stone Cold just being one of The Rock's all-time rivals. And then I even think somebody like CM Punk coming off a commentary might be involved in the match. But either way, I think that I'm talking about the other match now, and I guess I could segue into that. I'm taking Roman and Rock on night 1. I think it's going to be a crazy night 2. But no matter what happens on night 2, I need to be in attendance, and I need to see Cody Rhodes win the WWE Championship. I need to see the story come to a finish. That's why I bought my ticket. So, again, you guys will be laughing at me, I'm sure, if it doesn't go that way. But either way, Roman's had a great run. Nothing against him. I just think it's been a little bit played out, and I think that it's a little odd that we're talking about, like, title reigns and, like, how long the records are and stuff. Like, we never really talked about that until now. So, I mean, it is what it is. I think that it would be cool if he broke Hogan's record, but at the same time, Hogan is Hogan. I don't think Roman Reigns is really on that level, and no offense to him. I think he had a great run. He's having a great run. But Hulk Hogan is super iconic. I don't see the reason to have to break that record. I think it's just kind of a push. So I'm taking Cody Rhodes in the main event of WrestleMania Night 2 on Sunday. And that's pretty much it. I think I covered all the matches. And if anything else gets added in, obviously I won't have the prediction in this video. But like I said, guys, I'm super pumped about this WrestleMania. I think there's going to be a lot of surprises. I think it's going to be a great card. It's the 40th anniversary, obviously, so it's going to be a great event, I hope. And like I said, I'll be there. I'll be at WrestleCon. I'll be at WWE World taking tons of footage and pictures and stuff to show you guys. I'm going to have a huge haul video when I get back. A lot of content going to be filmed over the course of the weekend, and it probably won't drop until the week after when I get back, because I want to, just spend time and be present in the moment, not editing videos and stuff while I'm up there. So probably won't drop till I get back, but like I said, stay tuned. Let me know what you guys want to see in the comments below, and I would love to try to show you as much as I can while I'm up there. So again, thank you for watching. Take care. God bless as always, and we'll see you soon. And enjoy WrestleMania. I didn't even say that. Enjoy. See you soon.